matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. They get it back. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something we don't ever question.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Tatum. It's Gallinari on top of the key. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. 2 on the clock. Goes back up. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Williams.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
Here's VanVleet. Backed in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Brown dishes to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Brogdon with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Tatum down low. Barnes on him. Brown, good.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
Raptors trail by 6. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Siakam outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
VanVleet against Brogdon. And stolen by Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. Anunoby finds Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Brogdon. Here's Williams. To the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Van Vliet. They set the screen. Charity stripe shot. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Tatum. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And a wide open look for Siakam. And he's good on the 3-ball. Siakam's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Toronto. Brogdon looking around. Here's Gallinari. Outside to Brogdon. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And the second free throw, good. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Van Vliet, right side. No good that time.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Brown, the pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Van Vliet to the inside. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Tatum. He has 7. Horford with a screen on Barnes. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet outside. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Brown outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Here's Brown. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Here's Siakam. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Brown missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 6. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Raptors get it back. Back to Van Vliet. He's guarded by Williams. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brogdon. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Cloak loose. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Siakam. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, leading by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum.
All right, David, thank you. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Gallinari is out there with Williams. And it's Cornet in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge, and the challenge was how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game, and I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt. Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path for the league.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Raptors trail by 6. Trent outside. Outside Porter. He kicks to Young. And the pass to Achua. Clock at 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Achua's got his second bucket.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Gallinari with the screen for White. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Gallinari on the assist by White. Gallinari's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Trent outside. Outside Porter. Pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Gallinari with the screen for Smart. Out to Gallinari. Pass to White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And both free throws good for White.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. There's the pick. And a wide open look for Porter. And the 3 off target. Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. White with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Trent passes to Young. Trent outside. Porter in the corner. In the corner, it's Boucher. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. And the Celtics another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Raptors trail by 12. And here is Van Vliet. To end the run. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Derek White. And Brogdon subbed in for Smart. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. The rebound by Brogdon.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside, Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Williams inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Van Vliet. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Off the inbound pass, and that one is hammered home.
Assist from Coloco.
Here's Brogdon. Right side, Tatum. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 11. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Count that one from VanVleet.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. Tatum kicks to Horford. There's the triple, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Back to Siakam. This one for three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
The kick out to Brown, to the middle. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now to tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Tatum way outside from beyond the arc and then some. Tatum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
VanVleet wide open. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 13. Brown feeling out a bit. Driving inside. Here's Williams. It's over Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
He's off on the second. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Brown. Anunoby, good.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Williams passes to Horford. Tatum dishes to Horford. Back to Tatum. With the drive. Horford no luck. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Down by 12. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Brogdon outside. Now the pass to Tatum. Launches it. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the pass is there waiting for him.
Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Toronto with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Van Vliet trying to break free. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Anunoby.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Tatum for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
From deep three-point range, missed. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Welcome to 2K Sport. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. Offensive board. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. From deep, Mitchell. That shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Tries again. Siakam gets the bucket.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Now here's Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Now here's VanVleet. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's the break. Gets the 3 to fall.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
LeVert. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fades and shoots. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
LeVert outside. Anunoby against Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Garland against VanVleet. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Siakam in the post. He's against Allen. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Siakam. The rebound by Allen. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
And it's the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. The rebound by Garland.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
The 3 from Mitchell. Can't hit that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Allen defending. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. And again, Toronto no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto trailing. The three ball. And again, no good by Toronto. Garland for three. Fires in the triple.
Well, nice rise to fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Siakam with a screen on Garland. Siakam outside. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. Siakam in the post, covered by Mobley. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Allen defending. Back to VanVleet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
Outside Mitchell. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he's off from 17.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Garland against VanVleet. Outside Garland. From outside the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
VanVleet with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Anunoby against Garland. Kicks it out to Siakam. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Barnes. They get the rebound. Got it. Good job in the low post. He has 6.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
LeVert outside. Outside Garland. Mitchell, a screen on VanVleet. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
Outside Mitchell. Blocked. VanVleet drives. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. . We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's the break. Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
Van Vliet against Garland. And here's Siakam for three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Shoots it from the high post. Shot clock at 6. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Outside Mitchell from deep.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG.
And the first half now in the books. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Rubio.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Isaac Okoro is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Wade in at the 3 slot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
But BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Wade misses. Toronto trailing. Now here's Achua. And the layup is good off the glass. Achua's got his first basket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Rubio against Trent. Pass to Okoro. Here's Lopez. Achua with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Trent, the pass to Achua. That ties it up.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Pass to Love. Lopez, the screen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Rubio. Second chance effort. Lopez can't hit. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Okoro. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Love, that's good.
Well, big-time bomb right there from Kevin Love, but we know he is more than capable of knocking those down.
Rubio against Trent. And here's Porter outside. He drops it from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Love. Here's Okoro. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the lob. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. The free throw off the mark from Trent.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Lopez, the screen on Young. 6 on the shot clock, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Love for 3.
Yeah, remarkable positioning from Thaddeus Young. He played perfect defense, really alters the shot.
Pass to Okoro. From behind the arc. Kept alive. Okoro on the wing. Outside Love. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Rubio. Goes back up. Drives to the hoop. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Going to the line will be Rubio. Just gets fouled on that sneaky drive.
So he gets them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Takes a step back. Pass to Porter. .105 left in the third. Achua with the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Love inside. Young's there. Here's Lopez. And Young pulls it down.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Love inside. Guarded by Young. And it's Love missing. Here's Benton. Throws it up high. Achua with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Love for 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Raptors with a lead. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. Siakam for 3. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got 4 assists in the game. Mitchell with the ball. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Duncan Mitchell with the dunk.
VanVleet against Garland. Anunoby on the wing. Clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year. There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Siakam with a screen on Garland. Siakam finds VanVleet. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavs trailing. Mitchell into the lane. The shot off that time. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Mobley against VanVleet. Outside Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Driving to the basket, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
And he's good on the second. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Garland against Van Vliet. It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Outside for Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. Siakam, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Mitchell against Anunoby. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And they recover it. The open shot by Allen. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire and the catch and shoot? Okay.
Garland against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. From downtown. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Garland against Siakam. Yep, that one goes.
This young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
59 seconds left in the fourth. Van Vliet against Garland. Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes a three. They get it back. Back to Siakam. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
"17 seconds left in the fourth. Siakam outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So it's Toronto picking up the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Raptors.
Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Butler kicks to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
VanVleet outside. The kick out to Barnes. Miami grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. It's Hero with the drive. Three-pointer, Butler. Barnes grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Butler. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Outside for Martin. 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Hero. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Butler. Pass to Martin. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Martin missing. Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Toronto leading by 5. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Siakam with it. Now defended by Adebayo.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Siakam hits them both. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Will it go? Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. This is it to Adebayo. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now, here's Lowry following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Butler dishes to Martin. Puts up a three. Now Hero. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Raptors leading by 5. Takes it out to Siakam. Good on the triple. Siakam's got 5 now.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Siakam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And so it's Toronto ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the tone they love.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. Martin inside. Barnes on him. Three-pointer, Lowry. The Heat rebound. Martin finds Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Siakam. Great D that time from Martin. The Heat trail by 9. Lowry kicks to Hero. In the corner, it's Martin. Adebayo down low. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, he's got to score around the basket. That's where Bam Adebayo does most of his damage in traffic.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Adebayo sends it back. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Tries again. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Butler kicks to Martin. Over Siakam. Now here's Adebayo. Not a lot of room. Count that one.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court. That has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Floats it up for Adebayo. An emphatic LU jam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Raptors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Adebayo. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat trail by 5. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Kicks it out to Siakam. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. That one's not going to go. And Toronto will come the other way. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Lowry looking around to the paint. There's the steal. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Toronto ahead. They're up by 5. And up. Thank you, David. And we'll be 25. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Robinson. He's out there with Vincent. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Oladipo. And it's Jovic in at the 4. The Heat trail by 5. Kicks it to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Oladipo against Porter. Back to Robinson. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Oladipo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent, right side. Dedmon with the block.
You've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Pushing it up. Here's Ben. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The kick out to Young. Back to Porter. Driving to the basket. Robinson pulls it in.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Now here's
Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one. After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. You fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
Porter passes to Banton. Trent outside. The kick out to Young. From past the arc. The shot that time not on target. The Heat trail by 5. Ripped away. Trent outside. Pass to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
Trent kicks to Porter. On deep. Rebound by the Heat. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Benton with the rebound. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Vincent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The kick out to Oladipo. He can't hit that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And now it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Vincent the pass to Jovic. Here's Vincent. It's Oladipo on the wing. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Robinson dishes to Dedmon. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
And here's Trent. Outside Porter. The kick out to Young. 5 to shoot. From deep, Trent. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Passes to Vincent. From deep three-point range. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 7 on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Anunoby with it. Lowry picks him up. For 3, Siakam. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Second chance shot. And another shot. Oh, Anunoby in position. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The Heat trail by 7. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Anunoby. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Over Martin. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Down low and stolen by Siakam. It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Miami again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Toronto leading by 5. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Anunoby. And Siakam has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Martin. And the Raptors miss again.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Lowry.
And that is why they have Kyle Lowry on the team. These moments, and that is clutch.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. Really, he's fired up about this game.
Thanks so much, David. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Martin goes in. Heat moving the ball around. The tray. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Lowry.
Throughout his career, Lowry has been a threat from that area.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry from deep three-point land. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's Hero with the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Now, here's Anunoby. D right on him. Nails the tray.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Lowry tries in. Here's Hero. It's deflected. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Van Vliet outside. Wow, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is under review.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Shoots the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now, here's Anunoby. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Now here's Brown. Screen by Horford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Here's Barnes, rebounded by the Celtics. Right side Tatum, pass to Williams. Out to Horford from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Anunoby on the wing, defended by Brown. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. There's the 3. That shot off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Brown can't hit. The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. It's Van Vliet with a drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he makes the first. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
There's Tatum with the 3. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Van Vliet outside. There's a screen. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Horford attacking. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Anunoby for 3. Williams grabs the board. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Horford. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Horford's got his second basket.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Horford outside. Here he goes. And Horford powers it home.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. A minute 42 left in the first. Pass to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. That one is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claim the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam in the post, guarded by Brogdon. And Siakam with the slam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam, slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
Tatum, a screen on Van Vliet. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Tatum slams it home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Van Vliet. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. To the middle. Brown with the steal. Barnes against Tatum. To the inside. Horford can't hit. Toronto trailing. Oh, there's the alley. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Celtics up 2, and we'll be... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Brogdon against VanVleet. Williams, and the bucket is good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have. That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
Outside, Brown. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. And he lobs it up, and Siakam with the slam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
VanVleet against Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Horford. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Horford's got 9.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Inside. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. He's locked in, drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Brown against Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Horford pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Tatum against Van Vliet. Horford. Siakam with the defensive effort.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Williams defending. Pass to Van Vliet. This one for three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Down low. Siakam with it. Now Barnes. Pounded by Tatum. Back to Siakam. Barnes with a screen on Horford. Here's Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brogdon. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Smart outside. Boston again missing. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Raptors out in front, up by 2. And time now for the halftime break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Luke Cornett out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Williams in at the 3. Small forward. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so he hits both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Smart against Trent. Pass to Siakam. On the tape. And Siakam with the jam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Outside White. Gallinari with a screen. White, the pass to Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Young, he's checked in for Siakam. Outside for Porter. Pass to Bambi. Takes it inside. Back to Porter. Pulls it. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Off the catch. That's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
Smart against Trent. Outside Gallinari. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Here's Benton. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Cornet. Count that one.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Trent against Smart. Outside Porter. Trent on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Porter, cash money on the open jump shot. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Known for his range and also the length at the rim, but Porter showing us he can do it in the mid-range.
Here's Gallinari, and the layup falls. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Trent outside. Outside Porter. Back to Trent. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
You see that play by Porter? His nose for the ball is highlighted when he's working the offensive glass.
Outside White. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Porter. Achua with a screen on Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Trademark move by Otto Porter. He makes excellent use of the pump fake.
He hits the second from the line.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Smart outside. Here's Cornet for the lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Precious Achua picks one up, ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Smart against Trent. Outside Porter. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got 10 points in just the second half.
Hey, in his first year in the league, Porter hit only 19% of his threes. But over his career, he's raised that average to right around 40%.
The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Porter. Achua with a screen on Williams. Porter the pass to Achua. Outside White. That 3's off the mark. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Brown with it. VanVleet covering. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Nice move. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
So it's Toronto now. They trail by 3. Van Vliet against Brogdon. And he's going for the lob. Horford with a steal. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
And Toronto calls time here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Left side, Anunoby. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Brown inside. Anunoby covering. Here's Horford. Shoots over Siakam. And so he draws the hand. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
The previous play is
personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the official...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Brown, a screen on Barnes. Tatum passes to Brown.
Toronto foul. Coloco. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Here's the pick. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Toronto calls time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. For Boston, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Williams in the post. Out to Horford. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brogdon. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pounded by Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum.
No debate there. He got hammered.
No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Celtics with the lead. And the jam by Brown.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Van Vliet outside. Here's the three. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Tatum. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Tatum from about 19. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. To the inside. And a nice finish on the layup.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Brown. Back to Brogdon. On the wing, Tatum. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a three. No good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Anunoby. And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. The three is up. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Anunoby. And he buries it.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it.
Raptors off the tip. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward. Buries it from three-point range.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland, and he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland has some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. The shot from 20 feet away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Van Vliet against Garland. Shoots over Van Vliet. Mitchell against Anunoby. Elbow shot is on the way. Offensive rebound.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Back to Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Here's Garland. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Takes the three. Cleveland the rebound. Allen passes to Mobley. Allen trying to break free. Mobley misses. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. He kicks it to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Again, Toronto.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Now here's Barnes following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. A shake, and it's Barnes getting it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Defended by Allen. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Garland. Mobley against Siakam. Mobley misses. Toronto, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. On deep. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That one on Mobley.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. 9 seconds left to play in the first. Mobley outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Over Garland. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Toronto ahead. Up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You stand.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Garland looking it over. The pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Mobley the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to LeVert. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Allen. That's tipped. Garland against Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Scotty Barnes picks one up. Craig, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Passes it to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Mitchell left side. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Siakam with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Mobley up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Floats it up there for Mobley. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Garland against Van Vliet. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Siakam's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Back to Mobley. Mitchell against Anunoby. For the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Takes it out to Siakam. Over Allen. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Siakam outside. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
Let's hear it for the Cavaliers.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Porter. And it's Young in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Trent against Rubio. Okoro passes to Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. Love against Boucher. Out to Wade. Love looking around. The lead now cut to single digits.
We don't see Love drive it all that often, but he's a pretty good ball handler. He just doesn't get himself into trouble.
Outside Porter. Pass to Achua. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Trent against Rubio. The pass to Wade. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Porter finds Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And that's a nice sign. Porter normally on the other end of the pass, but great awareness.
Pass to Lopez. Love outside. Lopez, a screen on Boucher. Love. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Rubio dishes to Love. Back to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wade can't hit. Raptors leading by 13. And it's Trent off the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes it to Okoro. Wade up top, defended by Young. Wade kicks to Love. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Trent outside. Out to the right wing. There's the three. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Okoro throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Rubio against Trent. Rubio with it. And he drives in. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Trent outside. Over to the wing. Achua, the pass to Boucher. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 13-point game. Lopez, a screen on Trent. Rubio dishes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Outstanding activity in the pick and roll by Lopez, using that impressive mobility to create space for himself.
It's Porter outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here are the Raptors now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at small forward.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. That shot off, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam looking around. Van Vliet outside. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen. To the paint, here's LeVert. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. It's stolen by Allen. Stolen. Floats it up there for Siakam. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge. Mitchell against Anunoby. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just 9 on the basket for Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. LeVert against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Goes up again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The line for your Raptors. Scotty Barnes.
No luck that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell outside. And Barnes sends it back. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by LeVert and stolen by Mobley. For 3, Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Off target from three-point range. It's tipped. Into the lane. The slam dunk by Garland.
Shows the speed and the hops. Garland with the finish.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet outside. The pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. And the Raptors lead by 10.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
There's Garland, and there's the drive. The slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
The kick out to Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Taking 2 shots.
Barnes hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 10. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
An equally gifted scorer and passer. Garland's unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Pass to Anunoby. Stolen by LeVert. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Passes it to LeVert. Mobley wide open. Hands it from downtown. And now it's only a 5-point Toronto lead.
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
Garland against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Anunoby.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
For 3, Mitchell. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep. No good there. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed
God keep our land.
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. 4 on the clock. No one covering.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
And here's Van Vliet. Lets it fly. Adebayo grabs the board.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Lowry, the pass to Martin, and he dunks it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Van Vliet. Knocks it loose. Here's Siakam. The shot no good. And Miami the other way now.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Martin misses.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And Pascal Siakam gets a three.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Butler, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, let's remember, this is a guy who was barely recruited out of high school. He had to go the JUCO route, and look at Butler now doing work in the NBA.
And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Lowry. Pass to Martin. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Barnes. 4-3. Rebound by the Heat. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Adebayo, no good. Toronto trailing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And they're on the break. Here's Lowry. Unable to get that one. Van Vliet with some nice D. And it's blocked by Butler.
Well, there are times on the defensive end where Jimmy Butler is locked down. He wants to send it back with the block, and he does exactly that.
Here comes Toronto on the push. He's guarded by Lowry. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Martin, the pass to Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. Drains the triple.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the three look over the course of his career? So confident.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Lowry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Houston.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Martin. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Puts the move on. Martin outside. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Hounded by Adebayo. Here's VanVleet. And that one's long.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Lowry against VanVleet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Martin. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead. Now VanVleet. Outside Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, Toronto, no good. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Tyler Hero.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league. And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Anunoby. Hounded by Adebayo. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Martin outside. Launches a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
1:43 left to play in the second quarter. Hero outside. Fires for three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Van Vliet with it. Kicks it out to Siakam. From deep three-point range. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now here's Lowry. The three. And there's Hero on the assist by Lowry. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Wide open. Count the basket. Siakam's got 10 points.
Now this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
And here's Martin from deep. Rebound by Van Vliet. And Siakam, here we go. And then Siakam with the jam.
How about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry outside. To the paint. Adebayo finds Martin. Adebayo, a screen on Siakam. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Heat out in front, up by 7.
23. The Heat, 30.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Barnes is out there with Achua. Then there's Otto Porter. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Young in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy's such an impressive defensive player. Scotty Barnes, cross-positional, makes a play for his teammate. Nicely done.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Miami has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Oladipo against Young. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Young finds Trent. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Love how Oladipo has a sense for when to go up for the alley-oop. What a sensational sense of timing.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Boucher's checked in for Scotty Barnes.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors.
Young, the pass to Boucher. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Boucher.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Vincent. And he can't get that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Now here's Trent. He's guarded closely. Young, the pass to Trent. The three. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the right side. Back to Vincent. Pass to Jovic. And here's Robinson. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Jovic. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Trent, tightly guarded. Oh, deflected. And he's going for the oop here. And here's Young. Inside. Achua with the dunk.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy. If he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Trent. Outside Robinson. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Porter with it, picked up by Lowry. There's the triple. And Porter hits from deep. And now just a 4-point Miami lead.
What a terrific looking shot by Porter. You can't leave him alone out there.
Porter against Hero. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 5 rebounds in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Porter. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero outside. Adebayo in the post. Achua's there. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 10.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Heat up by 6. After a 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Heat with the lead. Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Hero for 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing, as you might expect from this guy.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. No good from outside. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Butler outside. Again, the miss by Butler. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Nails it from 3.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Lowry outside. Fires the 3. Butler can't get that one to fall. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Siakam against Martin. Siakam in the post. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Back to Lowry. Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. And the basket by Van Vliet. Now just a 4-point Miami lead.
Well, this is one of OG Anunoby's calling cards. His disruptive nature on the defensive end turns into transition opportunities. That is beautiful.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
Van Vliet outside. Offensive board. Siakam, second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Lowry, no good. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And the Raptors miss again.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Sinks the tray.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got his 5th rebound in this one. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo with a steal. To the middle. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, love the execution.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jimmy Butler.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Lowry drawing the double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. The shot comes out. Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Lowry. So it's Miami picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.